Hey, what up? Thanks for tuning in to GVTV. And I just want to I really appreciate all the views I'm getting. You see, look, I'm getting a little emotional. But you see, I don't get much views right now. So, hey, keep supporting me. Thanks to everybody who checks out my stuff. Spread the word. If some things I talk about you're not ready to talk about, or whatever may have you with your peoples, go ahead and show them, whatever, Each one, reach one, teach one. So today, I'm really big on what I put inside myself. I just talking about the sun, but now I'm talking about like stuff I consume, foods and stuff. I'm really big on that because that's what, you take it into your body and it turns into energy, and that's what you use, and it does everything. So if you're putting good shit in your body, or if you're putting good stuff in your body, you're gonna get good results. You're putting bad things in your body, you're gonna get bad results. That's simple math. It's not no algebra, calculus, nah. Simple math. Good in, good out. Bad in, bad out. So, I just came back from the store because people always kicking that knowledge. Now I got a personal trainer, and he's real good with the information he's sharing with me. And people is kicking that knowledge, like other people I'm talking about, like I can't afford to eat healthy and all that organic shit you be eating. I can't afford that because I'm up there in the 90th percentile of organic products that I'm consuming. You know what I mean? Now you want to be very aware, even when they say organic, like eyeball the shit. Like, how people talk about eyeball that work. When you eyeball that stuff you putting in your body, people are more eyeball drugs and shit and everything, and make sure hair is not in food they eating at restaurants, but they not eyeballing the products they buying. But that I'm not even going to do. That's it for that. So just really eyeball what you eating, like what you putting in your body. Like, take a look at it. So I just got back from the store, a little grocery store. It's not my normal where I go to get most of my organic shit, but this one was due. I got me some organic pasta sauce, some broccolis, some organic strawberry, frozen strawberries, some organic blueberries. That's for my smoothies. I got some organic olive oil. That's rare. I don't really see a lot of organic olive oil when I go to the store. So, I had to scoop that up. I got some almond milk, some organic fruit bars, some strawberry bars. You got a lady. The fellas, you got to keep the ladies entertained. Give them a little sweet stuff, and it's organic, and it's a strawberry bars, and they don't have no added ingredients or added sugar. I got organic bananas. Be on the lookout for my first album track about organic bananas. I got a honeydew melon, and some beans, and all of that was under $30. So, and people talking about I can't buy it. See, what it is, it's difficult for you to do both. You buying good shit and you buying unhealthy shit. Excuse me. You buying good stuff and you buying unhealthy stuff. It's not gonna work like that. You got to really take heed in what you're doing. Like I said, eyeball them foods, eyeball that stuff. Like, look what you putting in your body. Nobody really else cares what you put in your body, for real. Because technically everything everybody else does affects me. Like, what you eat still affects me because we living in the same planet. However, on a smaller scale, don't nobody else care about what you put in your body. If you eat McDonald's every day and when you go in the toilet, your shit, like, you got the bubble guts and you struggling and shit, don't nobody care. And even on that, I'm telling you, it's like everything. When you're eating pure foods, your digestive system is so much easier. I eat a lot of raw foods and stuff. Man, my digestive system is so good. Like, not to get but we grown. It just comes right out of me. It goes in and goes out. It's so smooth. It's not man, I can only imagine what people that are drinking sodas and all them sugary drinks, like the shit that I'm seeing, like Google, what was my phrase? YouTube Google phrases, not phrases. Yeah, if you phrase this your keyword, sugar and how it affects your body. And man, there's tons of doctors and reports. They're talking about your sugar. Man, to me it seems like sugar's worse than fucking crack. I don't say smoke no crack. I'm just saying because shit, I don't have access to sugar. I don't have access to crack like I got access to sugar. Sugar's everywhere, and it's fucking that refined sugar. Like to my knowledge, based on the research I conducted, that refined sugar is woo. So, and all that sugar, high fructose corn syrup sugar, all that shit, man, they're talking about that joint is murderous. But I mean, look at it. Look at diabetes. Like, oh, kids got diabetes. Look at it. I mean, I talked about this in other videos, so I'm not going to lean on that too much. I just wanted to talk about how I was able, for less than $30, to get all of them ingredients. Like, even if you don't believe me, I got some paper towels up here too. So don't even pay attention, just in case. I mean, can you see it? 2907. So. And did they tax me for something? They tax me on them paper towels, because that's it. So anyway, and check your numbers, check your stuff. I mean, I be anal on my shit. I be anal on the foods I eat. Why? Because they coming out of my what? My anus. I'm grown. We grown. That's what it is. Ain't nobody, yo, when you was younger and people bought your food, was okay. Now you're grown. That's not an excuse no more. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful. And even the younger kids, if y'all hip to it, let them know. Let your parents know, like, hey, I'm doing research and I see that this stuff is going to do this type of damage to me. And you just gonna keep feeding me this? Like, I want one. Don't be feeding me poison. Like, okay, I understand sometimes you're gonna have your cheat days, because I mean, if you do, I can understand if you do. But I'm just saying, be mindful of what you're doing and what you're eating. Again, like, people, if you eating them, the horse burgers, you eating, like, look, like my nutritionist told me about. I don't like to I don't like to give these restaurant shout outs, but y'all know the place that had the commercial with the dude named Jared and Eat Fresh, and it's kind of like when you riding on a train, a undercity train. That restaurant, he's like, think about it, G. They got like 3,000 of them, and they always talking about everything's fresh. He was like, you think they're able to deliver that food fresh every day? And I think, like, in a little 5-mile radius, you can have like 3 of them, but they just gonna tell you, everything's fresh, and okay, you thinking you eating healthy. He was like, for real, no fast foods are healthy. Like, if he's like, the best bet is to go to Chipotle, which that's what I do, but I don't get the meat or none of that. But I doubt that those are organic products. They haven't advertised it as such. But if you're gonna still eat out, I know it happens, especially you living on the go, whatever. He was like, that's going to be your best bet for a faster food type of thing, because all of that shit is murdering the system, all that MSG. Like, look up what that does. Basically, that's the chemical that makes you not think you're hungry no more. No, excuse me. Makes you not think you ate nothing. You could eat a big ass plate of food loaded in MSG, and then you still feel like 20 minutes later you haven't ate anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get any itis. I don't get that no more. I mean, none of that. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. Like, how you went shopping with G. Maybe hit me up. You want me to give you some shopping tips, some places to go? Hit me up. Let me know. You want to ask me what my recipes are? Whatever. Hit me up, because I got a nutritionist on the staff. I got a personal trainer on the staff. Like, I'm not just gonna sit up here and act like I do all of this by myself. I got a lot of people out here supporting me, and then I do a lot of research on my own too. I don't let. Hey, again, this is my life. You gotta own that. Own it. And that's what they say in the streets. Own it. Well, own that shit. You know what I mean? Own it. Well, it's shit, because you know what I'm saying, everything becomes, shit, you even need that to make stuff grow. Don't they put manure on the ground to make things grow? So that's how valuable shit can be. But they ain't gonna use yours, because the stuff you put in your body. Like, places pay for horse shit. They pay for them by the bundles or whatever they call it, but they pay for it. Like, you ever seen them trucks with tons and tons of shit? But they wouldn't use yours, because your shit is not going, if you're not eating healthy, if you're eating that healthy shit. So if you're eating that healthy stuff, so really, like, seriously though, I really care about you and us doing it together. I'm out here, like, I'm really talking to the people, like, a lot of healthy people already. I'm just saying, where I was living at, and basically like the hood areas. Like, I don't know if y'all ever been to Norfolk, Virginia. I lived out there. I lived in Panama. I lived in Jersey. I lived in DC. I lived out, what's one more I'm missing? Oh, ATL, baby. Shout out. A-Town. All of that. All of that. So I've been around them places, and they don't educate. It's like, Atlanta was probably the best place that educated me about stuff like that, but I still wasn't listening. But because it was they got that stuff, but then they also got all the fried chicken. Like, they got a place in Maryland called Hip Hop. I'm not even gonna say, but I'm gonna say this one, because I'm gonna let you know how fucked up. Hip Hop chicken. Like, what's wrong with that? They put hip hop in front of chicken. That's a smack on my people of color face. I'm gonna smack myself for that. because that's how they playing with us. You know what I mean? I don't care. You don't care. You don't care. I'm not talking to the slaves out here. I'm talking to the people that are free. So really mind the food you eating. And you know, like I said, just if you keep it low and you find your different stores will have the different things you like, then it's not as expensive as you think it might be. Okay? You know, I'm telling you, you can't do both. You gotta cut out. Like what a drink in DC is $15. I don't. You know, those drinks are loaded with sugar, and I don't buy that. So, but I'm just saying for example purpose. But you can buy a drink for $15. Like I said, I got this for $30 all in foods. That's 2 drinks in the club. That's it. That's what I'm saying. But then you gotta cut stuff out. You can't do both. You can't do both. But what's more important? 2 drinks in the club or these groceries and how they gonna make you perform. It's like putting top-notch stuff in your body, you're gonna get top-notch performances. You put non-top-notch stuff in your body, you're not gonna get top-notch performances. Again, simple math. I like to keep it simple for my people. I like to keep it simple for myself. So, thanks again for tuning in to GVTV. It's definitely been a pleasure. You know, and like I said, hit me up. Like I'm talking to you. Hit me with some dialogue. I appreciate it. All right. Until next time, and get out in that sun. Enjoy it. It's beautiful out here. It's summertime. We wait all year for the summertime. Then we only want to run. Like get out here and enjoy that. Get with nature. Get with nature. Like if you sitting around still playing video games and shit, like come on, man. Let them do them. Some are free people. All right, and free some other people while you out there too. All right.